Hello, Scorpio. It's Fawn and Fire Intuitive, and I finally moved. I'm surrounded by boxes, but I set up a table so I could do readings today. I hope you can hear me. I've been yelling. You're the 12th reading today. So I'm going to keep trying to talk loud. I know you guys always say you can't hear me, and I'm hoping you can hear me better. Okay, so this is for Scorpio Sun, Moon, and Rising for June 2018. It is a general reading, so if it doesn't resonate with you, please watch the videos for your moon and your rising sign, as they might fit better. Or you can always contact me in the box below for a personal reading where we can look into your life, any energy blocks that need to be cleared, moving to help you move forward to what you're trying to accomplish or achieve or get or connect with. Love life, soulmate, twin flame, anything like that, okay? So let's see what's going on, Scorpio. Thank you guys so much for all the support you have given my channel. I really appreciate you subscribing, liking, sharing, the comments you guys give me with your thoughts on the reading and how it resonated with you. I greatly appreciate it. So definitely just know that. Scorpio. Okay. Scorpio, you're on a journey whether you like it or not. The journey has begun. Interesting. Lots of energy blocks, Scorpio. All these energy cards are in the reverse. We have journey in the reverse, deceit in the reverse, and community in the reverse. So it seems like, Scorpio, there has been quite the shakeup because the journey has begun, and it seems like you are unsure if you actually want to be on this journey now. You're like, can we turn back? And it's like, no, it's begun. The journey has begun. And you might feel very uncertain about which direction to go, but there's no rush. And then we have deceit in the reverse, which is good because it means you're not deceiving yourself, like you're moving past deceiving yourself. You've had to open up about some things. You're letting go of certain ways of thinking, like that you thought you had to have, and kind of being more authentic with yourself. You know, maybe it hasn't come outward yet, but something's happened where you're being more honest with yourself about what you want, which probably propelled the journey, which is freaking you out now. Maybe not for everybody, but for some Scorpios watching. Also, as you are becoming more in tune with yourself and being more honest, it, like vibrationally, it kind of clears the energy around you, so you're able to see more clearly things that you might have been deceived by before. So it's like the journey's begun and you're very uncertain about it because you have community in the reverse. So you don't know how this is going to shake up your life or your foundations or what you've already had. Also, as like I said, as you're kind of being more honest and vulnerable with yourself, or maybe in certain relationships, you start to see more clearly the motives of people around you, and that could also kind of shake up your community. You're feeling like, oh, certain people's motives aren't what I thought they were, you know. Can also represent dealing with somebody in a third party situation, that coming to light. Okay, yeah, justice. A lot of people getting the King of Wands. It's like the third or fourth reading that's had the King of Wands in it. Jeez. You have like all the wands. Scorpio. Okay, so we have justice. All right. So you could be dealing with a Libra, but also like this journey's begun to balance your heart and your head. Okay. To work out certain karmic things that need to be worked out, it's happening because deep down or in your higher self, like you've wanted to honor yourself more. Like there's been dissatisfaction. And so you're trying to get balanced. But then what's hard about that is as you're getting balanced, as you're taking time, thinking, reflecting, opening up to like emotional things, going on this journey, it's stirred up a lot of fear of change, of what could happen. Like you see this guy, like he's lying in bed, he's got like a bazooka and he's thinking like he's got 4 different scenarios in his mind. You know, he could be thinking about the past, you know, the wars, the fights, what's brought him to this point. He's thinking about the future, like his fears of what could happen. He's thinking about his desires, who he wants to be. And this can be for male or female. But at this point, like he's stuck, like he doesn't want to go on the journey. But the journey's begun. And Scorpio, you have a king energy right now. You could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. Definitely somebody's dealing with some fire signs because there's so many fire signs here. But I really get the sense this is your energy, male or female. You're in this place of like, you're on a journey and you have the power, the ability to lead. I love this card because he is building out of the bones of his past. Okay, he's creating something new out of something that's dead and gone. Okay, so at this point, like the scales are being balanced, things are being moved forward. You have a lot of contemplating that is going to, it's helping you be more authentic with yourself. But you're going to have to choose to embrace the king energy. Like don't waste it and not build anything. You know, well, we're always building something, whether we want to or not. But it's like you've got to embrace this journey and your power so that you can build something beautiful from it. Because you have the Queen of Wands here. In doing that, you're going to get like a big transfusion of creativity, of inspiration, of passion, of love. And it's kind of the yin and yang. It's like you have to embrace the masculine part. Walter, sorry, that's my dog. You have to embrace this masculine side of like the courage to go on the journey, to face these things. And it might seem like, well, being vulnerable with myself and, you know, taking off like the masks that I'm deceiving myself, that's not masculine. It actually really is very courageous to take a good look at the brain and the heart and where they're out of balance and what you're trying to build, what you're trying to move towards. And then it ends up balancing out so that, you know, the emotional side isn't too much so that it keeps you paralyzed in fear or afraid of losing. It's like the power equals out. And what's interesting, we have the 7 of Hazards here. So this is a huge shakeup for you for what kind of the way you've been conditioned to think your whole life. Like in your past, you see the zombies like got electric shock therapy. You know, we get conditioned to think certain decisions we make, we're going to be punished, you know? So we have this like kind of like just set response of like fear of what might happen. But those are, you're reconditioning your own thoughts. We have the Knight of Wands in reverse, and the 5 of Swords in reverse. So it's, you know, either this can be you or someone you're dealing with, but there was like protective measures of like the art of distraction or the art of frustration or fighting, and kind of like an in and out energy, not being committed or being present because it was like a protection measure. But that's like, you know, the Knight of Wands energy in comparison to the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands, it's like the journey has started. You might not be willing, like ready to, you feel like you're not ready to move past this energy of where you can kind of like call the shots, be in and out, kind of be a little emotionally unavailable. This could be someone you've been dealing with too, a fire sign. We'll look more into that as I go into the love reading. But regardless, it's like you're kind of moving past this less mature energy. It's still like it's a passionate, fiery energy, you know, but you're moving into this place of like more balance between that creative, passionate, fiery energy that you have. Let's look into love, Scorpio. Vulnerability, for sure. Wow. Okay. It's almost like some of you, something that started out fun shocked the crap out of you. And it's really blossomed into something more. But you have the choice if you're going to build something from it or not. And you recognize there are things to lose. If you do, there are also things to gain. You have heart-to-heart conversations. So even if you're unsure about what you want to do in your love life right now, being willing to be open and just talk about it is very important, because you have true love here and past life relationships. So you do have a very important connection either here or coming in, okay? That it's totally going to be like, what happened? Like, I feel I'm handling things differently. I'm thinking about things differently, and I don't feel ready for this. And what's interesting is just the way the cards came out. Like, the journey has begun, but you have a choice on which energy you're going to embrace. You know, it is a crossroads. And you can either go in the direction of like building something new, balancing out these energies, facing the vulnerability, or you can turn around and go back to whether you were with a player or you are a player. Some of you might have been with a player, and it's you're needing to like embrace your own strength and like go on a new journey and let that go. Like recognizing that just over time being connected with them has created neural pathways that like it's kind of addictive, you know, but that the energy will pass as soon as you get your focus somewhere else. But others of you, like I said, it was more about not committing to yourself and what you really want and being honest with yourself, balancing that heart and brain, and not deceiving yourself anymore that you're okay with like what you were programmed to be okay with, but that you want something more. All right, let me see if there's anything else, Scorpio. I definitely sense like the struggle though, you know. But a lot of it is to, like the key is this Four of Swords. In order to balance the energies, like some of you, if you're having difficulties in certain relationships because there's fighting or, you know, just the way you're communicating, like taking time to actually think about the reality, like how are you contributing to it, what is the outcome you truly want, and then making a decision that is going to bring that outcome, communicating in a way that's going to bring that outcome, rather than just like blowing up and having an argument or blaming or trying to control or get someone to make you feel a certain way, but being able to communicate from the heart in a vulnerable way is really going to balance the energy and kind of change some of the ways of thinking that have been programmed. You have a choice. Some of you definitely have a choice. We have the moon and the sun here. 2 staircases, 2 open doors. And we have the stars here. So there's fate for some of you, you know. Like I said, the journey started whether you wanted it or not. It's here. It's fate. We have a compass. So you are going to have, you know, you're going to have some guidance on the direction you should take. It's not just going to be a blind decision. And like the clouds part, you're going to know what to do. Some of you, you know, may choose to like just be the martyr and like stay in a situation and conform. Like put in your time, basically. But once you've tasted something deeper, it's always going to eat away at you. And little things are going to destroy what you're trying to build. If you, like, the journey started. Like, you're going deeper, whether you're ready or not. And if you try to just, like, avoid it, little things are going to eat away. This is an important cycle for you right now. It's a very important cycle. And it's the birth of something new, Scorpio. Scorpio, you know, you're the sign of death and rebirth. And we all get to feel it when, you know, we all get to feel it as, you know, the planets and the sun moves through your sign, and we have to deal with it too. And I know it's probably much more intense for you, but the journey's begun. Your cycle of death and rebirth has begun. And, but it seems amazing because it's here to really bring like this powerful balance into your life. Comment below. Let me know if that resonates with you. It's pretty interesting. I'm a Scorpio moon. I've definitely been feeling some of that, but yeah, I'd be interested to hear from you if you're experiencing any of that. So much love to you guys. Again, contact me if you want a personal reading, soulmate readings, twin flame readings, energy blockages, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.